Camera just did something unexpected, but we shall see. Go ahead, get this show cracking. Let me see who DMing me. That's crazy. What's going on, 12 Cal? It'd be a trip when you DM somebody and then they DM back so late you forget what y'all was even talking about. Like, what? What was you even replying to, homie? But let me sit everything where it's supposed to go. And I'll be having to do this on YouTube for the time delay. This little curtain that I bought to block my little light behind me, it's not tall enough. It's tall. It's like 6 feet, but I think I need one that's like 8 feet tall. But it's a vast improvement from what I had in the beginning. So I ain't mad at it. Give me a little minute out the way on YouTube before I get into my message, my game, what I'm finna talk about. Billionaire 12 Kyle in the building. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Pause. I forgot my watch. Tripping. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. Today's episode, I don't even know like what I would categorize this as, but the title was gonna be always some more of it, my nigga. Like, me as a busy nigga, right? Like, just as people in general, in 2026, you can't be asking God to give you motion and then be mad when you always moving around, my nigga. It's in the name. Like, anybody that got motion, anything that got something cracking, you always gonna be busy, my nigga. If you want to be a millionaire, you gonna be busy. Like you ask women all the time, do you want a busy man or a broke man? And vice versa. You want to be busy or you want to be broke. Like, it's just one of them things. Like, anything great requires effort. Anything that you want out of life, anything that's worth accomplishing is worth working for. So when it comes to that and that concept, like, nigga, we always got something to do. It's always gonna be a problem to solve, my nigga. Like, just in life in general, there's always gonna be some new problem to solve, some new fire to put out, some new thing that has to be done, some new goal to accomplish, and again, like, that's like how I say, like, certain things are the beauty of life. Those are the things that make life beautiful, my nigga. Always having, something to do, something to accomplish. It's if you not growing, you dying. If you not solving problems, you dying, my nigga. Like, if you not putting out albums, you irrelevant. That's basically today's message, my nigga. Like, it's always something to do, nigga. Something to be solved, something to be getting cracking. What he say? I got a class meeting in the Zoom that's about to start. Oh, well, damn. I done lost my nigga 12 Cal, but it is what it is. I need to fucking put that shit in the other group chat and shit, but fuck it, whatever. But like I said, dog, like, just when it come to life in general, because like me, I'm very busy. Like I say, in the last episode, I miss out on a lot of shit because of how busy I am. But again, like, my mission and what I got going on in life is so important to me. It's just some shit that I'm gonna have to miss because, again, it's always some more of it. Like, that's some shit that, like, if you ever talk to pimps, that's something pimps always say. Just some more of it. Ain't nothing but some more of it. It's always some more of it. Rest in peace to the legendary motherfucker Sinful P. The nigga say it's always some more of it, my nigga. Like, no matter what it is, whether that's game, intelligence, knowledge, personal growth, something that you can do, as far as working out, financial things, business. It's always something that could be learned. It's always something that could be taught, my nigga. That's why you should always be doing the best that you can to be improving yourself. The best that you can to be elevating yourself, the best you can to be, learning as much as you can, so you can always be the solution to every problem that life brings you, my nigga. Because again, in life, that's what life is about, my nigga. It's always new problems to solve. It's always a new thing that you're gonna have to do. It's always some more of it, my nigga. Whenever motherfuckers be like, what you doing today, nigga? Something. I always got a problem I gotta solve on a daily basis, my nigga. It's always something I gotta be doing. It's always something I'm trying to get accomplished. It's always something I'm trying to get done. Like, whenever I tell motherfuckers like I ain't never got free time. I wish I did. Like I say, nigga, I'm working to the point where I could get to having some free time. But until then, I'm busy. I'm always busy. Like I tell motherfuckers, nigga, if you on the phone with me, if you in my presence, if I'm around you, if we kicking it, if I'm answering your DMs, if I'm answering your text messages, 9 times out of 10, I'm setting aside that time for you. Like I be telling motherfuckers, like you literally gotta look at your time, your effort, your presence, and all that shit as something to be valued, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, if you got any level of motion in your life, if you got anything going on in your life that's of any level of importance, like nigga, 99 times out of 100, nigga, you busy. And like I tell motherfuckers, like if I take time away from my busy schedule, if I take time away from the day that I have where I could be doing something constructive, like you should value that. That's why a lot of times, like I tell motherfuckers, there's certain niggas I don't reach out to unless I got business for them. Like I got a cousin, my cousin Caleb. Shout out my cousin Caleb in Atlanta. Like I tell him, nigga, as much as I be wanting to hit you up all the time and shit, like I don't like hitting up niggas who I feel like got better shit going on. Not to say that what I got going on ain't fly or cool or my time ain't valuable or conversation with me ain't gonna be entertaining or nothing like that. But at the same time, like if I don't got no business for you, I don't got no business hitting you up. That's just my philosophy for how I deal with people. Like if I don't have nothing constructive to talk about, a lot of times I don't reach out to niggas. What's going on, Britt Renee? I could talk about this all day podcast. Like, nigga, that's just how I move, nigga, through life. Like, if I got something to call you about, text you about, hit you up about, then I hit you up, call you, and text you. But, like, I don't just hit niggas up to waste their time. I don't like being on the phone with niggas wasting their time. I don't like motherfuckers hitting me up wasting my fucking time. Like, nigga, if you ain't got something to talk about, what the fuck is you on my line for? Like, respectfully, how they say. Like, nigga, I don't like hitting niggas up for nothing. I don't like niggas hitting me up for nothing. That shit is fucking annoying. When motherfuckers hit you up to quote unquote check on you. Nigga, don't check on me unless you got a check for me. My nigga Uncle Bob, too teasy up for this motherfucker. Like, that's just how I rock, nigga, with everybody. Like, nigga, if we ain't building something, we bullshitting. And I don't like that shit. So 99 times out of 100, when I'm talking to niggas on the phone, when I'm texting with motherfuckers, when I'm in niggas' presence, 99 times out of 100, because of the value of my time, I need for that shit to be something constructive. I need for us to be building something, doing something, learning something. Or I don't like having motherfuckers on my line, because again, it's always something. It's something I could be doing. Like 99 times out of 100, if I'm on the phone with you, I'm either doing something while I'm on the phone, or me being on the phone with you is taken away from me doing something. So, nigga, make it snappy, my nigga. Like, make whatever you talking to me about, make sure that shit important. Cause I don't got a whole lot of time to just be sitting there bullshitting. I don't like talking about shit that's not constructive, genuinely. Because again, like I say, nigga, I value my time too much. Because it's always some more of it, my nigga. It's always something I could be doing. Like I was telling the homie, like, nigga, I got laundry that could be done, a room that could be clean, a whole living room that could be straightened up. I got to take my kids to school in the morning. I'm going to motherfucking Chocolate Sunday tonight. We was going to do first Sundays, in Compton, but that shit got canceled because we had the motherfucking gala last night, my nigga. My nigga maxed out for the bankroll to Ism in the motherfucking building. perfect person to be in this motherfucker. Cause like I say, it's always some more of it, my nigga. That's what this episode is titled, my nigga. What's going on, my nigga MJ Young, the homie from motherfucking Memphis out there in Las Vegas? What's happening with you? But like I say, nigga, it's always some more of it, my nigga. No matter what that shit may be. You know, like I say, when motherfuckers being on my phone, like nigga, I could be listening to a podcast. I could be reading an audio book. I could be watching a documentary, my nigga. I could be doing some research on something. Or I could be on the motherfucking phone with somebody who could be teaching me something, giving me some game, showing me some shit. So I don't like fucking with motherfuckers and we not building something, my nigga. You know, because again, it's always some more of it, my nigga. Like I could be doing so much shit. Nigga, I could be literally growing, teaching myself something, learning some shit. What the fuck is we doing on the phone? What is we doing around each other, my nigga? You know, like I tell motherfuckers about they friendships, like people who you fuck with, even females you fuck with, bitches you fuck with, or females, niggas you fuck with, or y'all niggas in the rainbow community, motherfuckers that you fuck with, whoever it may be, my nigga. You know, cause again, no judgment zone. But no matter who you fuck with, my nigga, if it ain't beneficial, it's artificial, my nigga. Like you need to be around motherfuckers that's helping you in some type of way. You know, like I told the homie, nigga, like if you broke and your bitch broke, you shouldn't have no bitch. And vice versa. Fuck, I look like being broke and I got a bitch. You know, like it's a nigga who I know, nigga be broke as a motherfucker and he got a bitch. And I tell him all the time, nigga, put that bitch on a blade or send that bitch out to pasture. Dump the bitch. Like, nigga, you shouldn't be having a person with you and both of y'all broke. That shit don't make no sense to me. You know, on top of the fact that, like I tell motherfuckers, nigga, when I'm broke, I ain't even horny. On some G shit. Like if I'm fucked up, the last thing on my mind is some motherfucking pussy. You know, like all I'm thinking about is I ain't thinking about getting fucked. I'm thinking about getting unfucked. When I'm fucked up, I'm thinking about getting unfucked up. I ain't thinking about getting my dick sucked. I ain't thinking about no pussy. I'm thinking about, bitch, how I'm gonna get these bills paid? How I'm gonna keep these lights on? How I'm gonna get a couple dollars in my pocket? Nigga, don't give me the pussy. Sell that motherfucker and bring me the money. Like, fuck the bullshit. Like, nigga, I hate being broke. You know, nigga, like something that I say about my daughter, you know, like Brownie. Nigga, we competitive ass people, my nigga. You know, like Brownie hate losing more than she like winning. She get that shit from me. Like, nigga, I hate being broke more than I like having money. I know the shit sound like it don't make sense, but it make perfect sense, my nigga. Like me having a gang of money, I be on the up. I be like, yeah, man, this is cool. But me being broke, I'm fucked up. Like I'm out of body, my nigga. Like I hate being broke bad, my nigga. You know, like that's why I hustle, my nigga. Not so I could have millions and billions and trillions and all that shit. Even though that'd be nice, that's cool. But being broke is unfucking acceptable, my nigga. You know, that's the thing. Like I say, nigga, that's why it's always some more of it. Because there's always a problem I gotta solve. There's always something I could be doing with my time, my nigga. There's always some type of growth, some type of improvement that I can make. I can always be better, my nigga. You know, like I tell motherfuckers, like, if you ain't growing, you dying, my nigga. If you not getting bigger and better and helping yourself, you're being left behind. Nigga, time is always moving, my nigga. So if you standing still, time is passing you. You know, like I saw this motherfucking quote and I was laughing with the homie, like, because the quote, you know how they used to quote Nipsey Hussle, they like put these fake ass quotes and then put like Nipsey said it. It was some shit where it said like, you know, friends and family will switch up, but $100 always gonna be $100. And I was like, $100 ain't always gonna be $100, my nigga. That same $100 from 1999 is not the same $100 now. 1999, $100 would have bought you a pair of Jordans. Now, $100 might get you a pair of Chuck Taylors, my nigga. Now, $100 might get you a pair of basic ass Reeboks. $100 ain't even gonna get you them hot chili pepper Mexican Jordans, my nigga. You can't even get you can't even get them Jordans with $100. Where 99, nigga, that 100 would have bought you a gang of shit. $100, nigga, you could have went to Ross with $100 in 1999 and came out with a couple of outfits. Now you go to Ross, nigga, $100, you know, that shit might get you a pair of jeans or some shit, nigga, a t-shirt, you know, little fake ass LA Los Angeles hat or some bullshit. But nigga, $100 is not the same $100 that it was 20 years ago, my nigga. You know, again, time is always moving, my nigga. So if you not moving, you being left behind. It's always some more of it, my nigga. It's always something that could be done. It's always a problem that could be solved. It's always a way you can improve yourself, nigga. Perfection don't exist. You can never be perfect. You can never be good enough. You know, like I say on in the motherfucking captions all the time on this shit, nigga. Just good enough ain't enough. I say that all the time because it ain't. You know, nigga, what's satisfactory today won't be satisfactory in 5 years, my nigga. You know, what's cool right now won't be cool in 5 years, my nigga. You doing the same shit, making the same income. If you make the same amount of money now that you make 20 years from now, you're gonna be broke as a motherfucker. You know, like there was a time when $100,000 a year was literally considered balling. 100 racks a year now was like lower middle class, if that, my nigga. You know, like again, always some more of it. Like Maxed Out for the Bankroll said, never enough of it, my nigga. Like my nigga MJ Young said, $100 is the new dollar. Literally. Like, nigga, I remember when I was little, nigga, my dad gave me $20, my nigga. I swear to God, I was Richie Rich. Nigga, I thought I was gonna go buy a dirt bike with that motherfucker. Because $20 back in the 90s, my nigga, would have bought you a bunch of shit. Nigga, you could have went to the liquor store with a dub. You go to the ice cream truck with $20. You could probably buy something for your whole hood with a dub. A $20, nigga. I remember I found the book of food stamps when I was in junior high, my nigga. And the ice cream truck driver finessed me because I'm 12 years old, my nigga. I don't know no better. That nigga said, nigga, you got to spend the whole book because once you detach the food stamp from the book, I can't use the food stamp because some little loophole bullshit the nigga told me. You know, I'm 12. I don't know no better. So, nigga, it was probably about $60 worth of food stamps, my nigga. And when I tell you, nigga, I was out that motherfucker making it rain, nigga. This back when the Choco Taco first came out, my nigga. I'm buying Choco Tacos. All my homeboys coming up to the ice cream truck, nigga. What you want? Nigga, get whatever you want, my nigga. You know, it's on me, my nigga. I got $60 worth of food stamps, my nigga. I had like a 20, 2 10s, 4 5s, couple ones, like 60 something dollars of food stamps, my nigga. I was acting a fool on that motherfucking school, that fucking ice cream truck, my nigga. All the homies, big ice cream on the way home, my nigga. Off $60 in food stamps. Nigga, $60 now at a punk ass ice cream truck probably only gonna get you a couple things. You know, again, like nigga, inflation is going up. You know, time is moving forward. People are evolving. Time is evolving. You know, like there's always something happening in life, my nigga. You know, so you should always be trying to elevate yourself. You should always be trying to better yourself. You know, even when it comes to your family, your relationships and shit. You know, when you in a relationship with somebody, my nigga, you never want to get stagnant. You never want your relationship to feel like a routine. You know, you always want to be able to surprise your partner with something. And it's not to say like some extravagant, crazy ass shit. Like just genuinely, like nigga, you should be spicing it up in the bedroom. Y'all should be looking for new dates to go on, new restaurants to try, new things to do, new places to go. You know, like new foods to eat. You know, cook something for dinner you ain't never cooked before, my nigga. Crack the cookbook open. You know, do something you ain't never done before, my nigga. You know, even in the bedroom, you know, like I said, nigga, you ain't gotta eat no ass or, you know, spit in nobody mouth or do no crazy shit, my nigga. You know, just try a different position, my nigga. You know, y'all motherfuckers like missionary, my nigga. You usually have her legs right here. Put the motherfuckers a little farther, my nigga. Crack them motherfuckers a little wider, my nigga. You know, do a little move, nigga. You know, lean over to the left a little bit. You know, like it's always something you can do to improve, my nigga. Like it's always something you can do to rebrand. You know, cause like I say, it ain't always got to be an extra $1,000,000, nigga. It could just be an extra 5 or 10. What's going on, Nora Jeff? You know, that's the fucking thing, my nigga. Like you never want to be stagnant, my nigga. You never want to be too predictable. Cause something else that I say all the time, dog, like, it's nothing more dangerous than a bored woman. Like I say, nigga, boredom is a relationship killer, my nigga. Like, nigga, being bored will fuck any relationship up. Cause bored motherfuckers cheat. Bored motherfuckers be looking for something to get into, looking for something to do. And it's, like I say, nigga, especially women, dog. Like, niggas can handle being unhappy in a relationship. Like, dudes, as long as they girl happy, they happy. As long as they girl making them happy, they be happy. A woman that's bored, yeah, nigga. She might fuck around and bust a goofy on you, my nigga. She might bust a move on your ass, my nigga. Like, you don't never want to leave no female bored. Because bored motherfuckers, once they start feeling unfulfilled, once they start feeling like they need excitement, they gonna go find some, my nigga. Any real nigga know, and any real woman will admit that, my nigga. A woman that's bored is a scary fucking thing. So like I say, nigga, as a man, when you dealing with a woman, when you in a relationship, like, you should always be trying to find new ways to keep your relationship fresh, my nigga. Because, nigga, once she start getting bored, she starts straying, and vice versa. Like I tell women all the time, bitch, you keep doing the same shit, you've become predictable. You never want to be predictable. Like how I say, just about like me, my presence, how I treat myself, how I act, how people interact with me, my nigga. Like, I don't never want to become the person that niggas just know gonna be there. Because, anything that's too freely given to be underappreciated. Like, of course, consistency is a beautiful thing. It's good to be consistent in a lot of shit. But even in your consistency, nigga, you should consistently be growing. Even though you consistent, nigga, your consistency should also bring improvement. Because anything that you do enough times, you'll master, you'll get better at, you'll grow in. So that's the same shit, my nigga. Like, you consistently showing up in your relationship, but you should consistently be showing up better. You should be consistently showing that you can evolve. Like I be telling motherfuckers, like, nigga, in all my relationships, like, you not fucking with the same nigga that you met. Nigga, you look at me 5 or 10 years later, from where we was at when we met, nigga, I'm here. That's another thing, like I say, with relationships. If you fucking with a highly driven person, you need to be highly driven too. Because just because y'all was together when y'all met, y'all was eye to eye, don't mean 5 years from now, this motherfucker, like, y'all niggas ain't compatible no more. Like I've told motherfuckers, a lot of relationships don't break up always because of motherfuckers cheating. Some people literally grow apart. Nigga, when we got together, we was right here, lock and step. But now I'm here, and you still here. We're no longer compatible. Nigga, shit, some motherfuckers literally devolve. That's a whole nother fucking conversation. Nigga, you know how many motherfuckers done got with a nigga and he was buff, in shape, athletic. He used to go to the gym and play ball. And now he in his relationship 5 years and this nigga done got fat. Same with a female. She done had a couple of kids. Titties got saggy. Bitch stopped taking care of herself. Got comfortable and shit. And, I get it. Because postpartum is a real thing. But at the same time, like I tell motherfuckers, dog, like, you gotta constantly be trying to improve yourself. Like, I'm empathetic to people's causes and what people going through. But at the same time, this is a lot of what fucks a lot of people relationship up, my niggas. Some motherfuckers get too comfortable and start devolving. What's going on, my nigga King John? Pod and saved our marriage up in this motherfucker. Like, that's the fucking thing, dog. Like, nigga, you can't devolve. You can't get comfortable. Cause that's what happens. Like I said, my nigga, life is constantly moving. Time is constantly moving. You gotta be able to ride with the times. You gotta be able to ride with the wave or get swept up in that motherfucker. That's a real fucking thing, my nigga. You get in a relationship and you like, shit, I got who I want. I ain't gotta work out. I ain't gotta get fly. I ain't gotta dress up no more. Nigga, the motherfucker that I got with was fly. The motherfucker who I got with dressed up. cared how they look, cared how they smell, took showers every day. Now we together, you feel like you ain't gotta be fly no more. You ain't gotta be romantic no more. You know, like women, you feel like now that we together, you ain't gotta suck dick no more. Like, what the fuck is we even doing right now, my nigga? You know, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, you gotta keep your relationship fresh. Nigga, just like with everything. Like you constantly gotta be trying to improve yourself in everything you do. What's going on, my nigga Baylor? What's going on, my cousin Darren up in this motherfucker? You know, like that's the fucking thing, dog. Like, nigga, you will bore your mate out of your relationship. You know, like I say, nigga, I don't like to do the victim blaming shit, but you know, like I tell motherfuckers, sometimes you gotta take accountability when you get cheated on. You know, was I doing everything that I was supposed to do in this relationship? Or was I boring my mate? You know, nigga, was I romantic? Was I showing up? You know, was I doing everything in the bedroom that I was supposed to be? Like, bitch, you stop sucking dick and you mad that he went out and got his dick sucked. You gotta take accountability for that shit, my nigga. Same with a nigga. You used to be buffed and athletic. Nigga used to work out. Nigga used to look good. Used to get your hair cut every motherfucking Friday and all type of shit. Nigga, now you fat, nigga. You don't get your hair cut no more. You don't even dress up, nigga. You wear sweatpants and Crocs every motherfucking day. You don't get G'd up at all, nigga. You ain't never fly. Nigga, when she got with you, she used to always love how good you look, how good you smell, how good you take care of yourself. Now you got her and you like, shit, bitch, I'm comfortable. I got who I want. Now she find the next fly nigga with a fly ass haircut, cold ass outfit, working out like a motherfucker, taking good care of himself, and you mad that she got her eye on him. Nigga, that used to be you, nigga. Be the motherfucker that she wants. You know, like Pimp say, nigga, you gotta knock the bitch every day, my nigga. Nigga, you should constantly be knocking the bitch. And what that means is you should be doing the same shit you did to get this motherfucker. You should keep doing to keep this motherfucker. And what you say, cuz late to the show, but the game is on time. Always. And you know, nigga, like I said, dog, like, nigga, that's life in general. You know, like I tell niggas about, you know, even work, being an employee at your motherfucking job. Like, nigga, if there's any new thing, new technology that your company is working for, you should be trying to learn that. Because you don't want to become an obsolete employee, my nigga. There's always new young employees on that job market looking to get your job from you, my nigga. Nigga, you should know how to work everything in that motherfucking building, my nigga. You know, like me as a truck driver, nigga, I've been driving trucks. The day after tomorrow will be my fucking 20-year anniversary driving trucks, my nigga. I've been driving trucks 20 fucking years. Nigga, I got every endorsement you could put on a motherfucking license, my nigga. You know, when it come to truck driving, nigga, and like I tell motherfuckers, even with my little 20 years, I'm still new. Like, I got coworkers who I be kicking it with and chopping it up with at work, nigga. These motherfuckers got 30, 45, 50 years driving trucks, my nigga. You know, literally. Nigga, we got a motherfucker in my job. This nigga been driving trucks 50 years, dog. This nigga like 72. Nigga been driving trucks since he was 22, my nigga. And this motherfucker, nigga, we basically begging this nigga to retire. Like, nigga, give up that run. You know, because this nigga at the top of the seniority board, nigga, he pick whatever run he want and shit. Nigga, we like, get your old ass out of here, my nigga. Nigga, go fishing or some shit. You know, but I say that to say, my nigga, like, you should constantly be improving. You should constantly be doing things to keep yourself relevant in everything that you do, my nigga. You know, because you don't want the game to pass you by, nigga. It's always some more of it, my nigga. It's always something you could be doing better. It's always something you could be doing bigger. You know, like I tell motherfuckers in comedy, like, nigga, I'm always trying to come up with some new shit, my nigga. You know, like, shout out my nigga Sean Gooch. You know, comedian, I think he from Ohio, but he out here. You know, we was talking about that shit last night. We both got a real similar premise on a joke. You know, and he was there, shit. I don't know if that's the first time I performed it, but he got a similar premise because after I performed it, a couple people hit me up like, hey man, you know, that's Sean Gooch got a joke like that. I'm like, what the fuck? So last night I saw Sean Gooch at a show that my homegirl D-Lo produced and shit. You know, I pull up, you know, to go see all the comedians and shit. We all support each other. You know, shout out to the Hollywood division of the motherfucking comedians and shit. So, you know, we all at the show, you know, to hear more, Sean Gooch. It was a gang of motherfuckers. D-Lo, fucking Marlon Wayans' daughter, Malik B. It was a hell of a lineup. Shout out to D-Lo for putting that shit together. But anyway, like, you know, I see my nigga Sean Gooch up there and shit. And you know, I'm asking him like, hey, you heard my you know, my RIP joke? And he was like, yeah, I was at Hugo's spot when you performed it. I was like, do it sound like yo shit? I said, cause I ain't gonna front. I'm not familiar with yours. So he had told me, you know, how his premise is and how he goes through the joke. And he was like, you went to a completely different place with yours. He was like, cause when I heard you first say it, I was like, oh shit. He said, but then when you went where you went with your joke, it's a completely different joke. I'm like, all right, for sure. But again, like I told him, because I got a similar joke to my homegirl Amaricia. Shout out Amaricia. You know, we both got a crack joke. And shit, matter of fact, shout out Cherry Ann Trinidad from New York. You know, Cherry Ann Trinidad, we all got this joke that's real similar about crackheads. And we all got a different place that we go with it. But nigga, my first time hearing Amaricia do hers, I literally stopped doing mine. I ain't did that joke in at least a year. Like literally, nigga, I ain't did that joke nowhere. Cause when I heard Amaricia's version of it, I was like, shit, it's damn near the same fucking joke. You know, the only difference is, you know, hers is a third person and mine is first person. Same with Cherry Ann Trinidad out of New York. Hers is third person. But nigga, we all pulling from similar places with this fucking joke. Like we you can tell we all drew from the same inspirations on this fucking joke. But I say that to say, like, nigga, anything that you doing, nigga, you always want to be improving in what you do. Because something I talked about with JP Justice, my mentor. Like, you know, the genius of comedy. And like I tell y'all with the game in general, just because I might have got this for one purpose, don't mean I can't take it into other purposes. Where the way that he was telling me was, when it comes to jokes and joke writing, 90% of people are going to come up with the same thing when they first see something. Like when Donald Trump got shot, a whole lot of people went straight to, oh, he like a nigga. You know, he got a bunch of baby mamas. He got a bunch of felonies. You know, he's real gaudy and, you know, things like that. You know, and he got shot like a rapper. A bunch of niggas thought Trump got shot, Trump's a rapper. A whole bunch of motherfuckers, when Trump got shot, 45 cent or 47 cent or whatever the fuck president he is, I think the 45th, 45 cent. Niggas was running to the internet to get that joke off so they could have been the first nigga with the joke. But the thing is, like JP was telling me, you don't want to be that nigga with that level one ass joke. You don't want that surface level joke. You want to be able to go deeper into, you know, what that joke is about, so you could pull something funny that everybody else not gonna run to. Everybody gonna run to that surface level thing. You know, and again, that's with everything. That goes to relationships and all that shit, my nigga. You know, like I remember having a conversation, shit, King Germ, Chelsea from the Cat vs. Dog podcast, and we had that show, and just various people I've had conversations with where I say, what is a freak? You know, like I remember back in the day, if a woman said choke me, oh, this bitch a freak, she said choke her. You know, then it was pull my hair. Oh man, she want me to pull her hair. She a freak. You know, I remember at one point, you know, women to be like, oh, he eat coochie, he a freak. You know, like nowadays, all these things are like par for the course. This shit regular, nigga. Like, nigga, so what are you doing that's different from what all these other motherfuckers is doing? Everybody choking, everybody pulling hair, everybody talking shit. You know, we all was watching the same nasty movies growing up. So all that shit you was watching growing up, everybody doing it. Where we used to think this shit was like the world's freakiest shit, nowadays everybody doing it. So again, what are you doing different? You know, again, it's always some more of it, my nigga. It's always something you could be doing that's different. You know, like they say, it's nothing new under the sun. But the one thing that is new under the sun is it ain't been done how you do it. Like I tell motherfuckers in comedy, like you gotta find your specific voice. So even though, like with me and Sean Gooch having a similar joke, with me, Cherry Ann Trinidad, and Amaricia having a similar joke, y'all don't do it how I do it though. Everybody's making spaghetti. Everybody got sauce. Everybody got noodles. Everybody got, tomatoes and bell peppers, onions, and cilantro and cheese and shit. But the thing is, it's like you gotta find that thing that you do. You gotta find a way that you do it that nobody else is doing it. Because that's where you're doing something. Doing the same shit everybody else doing, bitch. Everybody sucking dick. Everybody licking ass now, nigga. That's like the normal thing now. Where back in the day, you was the world's biggest freak, nigga. What about shit? 10 years ago, maybe 12, 13 years ago, when Kevin Gates first came out, I'm just a real nigga that eat booty. Everybody looked at Kevin Gates like he was like the world's freakiest nigga. Now all these niggas eating ass. It's just time, life, society. It's always evolving, my nigga. There's always something you could be doing. Because like I tell women all the time, like, nigga, when it comes to a relationship, like, you genuinely got to ask yourself, like, what am I doing to sustain and maintain this relationship? Because like I say about breakups, nigga, like I said, a lot of motherfuckers broke up because one person was evolving and the other one wasn't. Niggas be growing apart. Nigga, if your dude is in the gym working out, bitch, you better be in the gym working out too. If your man is doing things to improve himself, you should be doing things to improve yourself too. Especially niggas. Like, nigga, if you got a badass female, nigga, your woman fine as a motherfucker, look good, smell good, got her shit together, well read, nigga, speak well. Every nigga in the world trying to take her from you, my nigga. Like, nigga, like I say, nigga, you should be knocking the bitch every day. Like the pimp say, my nigga, you should be trying to woo your girl the same way you wooed her when you got her. Nigga, you should constantly be trying to smell good, look good, dress good, speak well, have something to say when you talk to her. Keep her excited, keep her engaged, and vice versa. Like in relationships, my nigga, like relationships are difficult. And one of the biggest difficulties of relationships is keeping a relationship fresh. Because, like I say, my nigga, it ain't always money that break a relationship up. It ain't always infidelity that break a relationship up. And the fucked up thing about money and infidelity breaking up relationships, a lot of times the reason that these things break relationships up is because your finances got fucked up because you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do financially to improve yourself in order to be viable in the job market. And that's where your money got fucked up. You wasn't doing what you were supposed to do in the bedroom. You wasn't doing what you were supposed to do in the dynamic of your relationship. And that's why your mate strayed on you. Like, again, nigga, boredom is probably the worst enemy of any relationship. Boredom a lot of times is like, I feel like one of the biggest factors of relationships breaking up. Boredom. And I debate anybody about that shit, nigga. We can have that conversation. But genuinely, my nigga, a bored woman will stray. A bored nigga will stray. And a lot of times being broke is boring. And that's why money fuck your relationship up. Cause it's like, damn, we can't never go on dates. Nigga, we can't never do nothing fun. Nigga, you don't never buy me nothing nice. You don't never do nothing nice for me. Bitch, I'm broke. We're broke. Like I said earlier with the homie, nigga, like, it don't even make no sense for you and your mate to be broke. If you and your mate broke, y'all niggas need to be broke up. Like they say, nigga, I could do bad all by myself. Fuck, I look like doing fucked up and your stupid ass standing right here and we both fucked up. Like I say, bitch, if I'm broke, don't give me no pussy. Go sell the pussy and bring me the money. We can fuck after we got the money. cause my dick ain't hard when I'm broke, nigga. When my pockets is fucked up, I can't think about sex. I ain't horny. You know, if anything, motherfucker, I'm a jack off and go hustle. I don't even want you to come visit me if I'm broke. You know, nigga, when my money was fucked up when I was single, bitch be like, oh, can I come and kick it with? No, fuck no. I got to get my shit together. You know, nigga, when I was dating and shit, nigga, when I moved out the crib, I'm like, dog, you know, oh, can I come spend the night with you? Hell no, bitch, I ain't even got a bed. Let me get a bed first. Let me get some furniture first. You know, nigga, let me get my TV off this goddamn crate before I have some motherfucking company. You know, let me put some pictures on my wall. Let me make this motherfucker look nice. You know, because oddly enough, me and Maury had this conversation recently, my nigga. Me and Maury was talking about, he said something to the effect of like, nigga, I don't even fuck with a bitch that fuck with me when I'm fucked up. Like, I can't even have respect for a bitch that'll fuck with me when my money ain't right. Because what the fuck type of low standards you got fucking with me and I ain't even got no money? What the fuck wrong with you? Like, bitch, you should have a higher standard. You know, nigga, catch me when I'm up. Nigga, don't fuck with me while I'm down. Because if you fuck with me while I'm down, I'm going to think that's your level. That's the type of taste that you got. That's the type of nigga that you fuck with. So if you even give me the time of day while I'm fucked up, I ain't never going to be able to take you all the way serious because you fuck with niggas who fucked up. And, you know, like I told him, nigga, as funny as it sound, I feel you. You know, because don't get me wrong. And I think, you know, because we also, like, had this conversation. Because, like I told him, I said, shit, if you fuck with me right now, I'll fuck with you forever. Because, you know, I ain't a millionaire yet. But at the same time, like, shit, you know, I'm still the nigga that I'll be when I got $1 million. So if you fuck with me, shit, nigga, I could take you serious. He like, yeah, but if you was broke, that's different. I'm like, yeah, that's right, because I ain't broke. So, you know, you fuck with me right now, I'm doing pretty fucking well. You know, I ain't a millionaire, but shit, I'm doing cool. So if you fuck with me now, like, that ain't no knock on you, you know, unless, again, you know, like I said about the conversation with Lisa Ray, like, I wasn't mad at what Lisa Ray said when she said that she can't fuck with a regular dude, because her reasoning is valid. If I like to go on vacations a month at a time and you a construction worker, how you gonna take a month off? You know, if you even a corporate nigga, like if you work in corporate America, you not gonna get no month off to go on vacation with me, nigga. You know, you might not even be able to afford to go where I go on a vacation. So why would I fuck with you? You know, and again, like, you know, motherfuckers like to try to take gender roles out of it, but I don't. I love gender roles. As a man, you want to be the fucking provider. So what the fuck I look like letting my woman pay for my whole vacation, pay for all my shit? Like, you know, this is something that I might have to bring back as an episode, you know, when it come to masculinity and femininity, my nigga. Like, how the fuck can you feel like a man and your bitch taking care of everything financially for you? You know, especially if you ain't some ism where, you know, all my money smell like pussy and it's all out the bitch. Like, I get that, nigga, when you when you the ism. But when you like a regular everyday 9 to 5 square nigga, that shit not fly having a bitch take care of everything financially. Do I want a birthday gift? Hell yeah. Do I want a motherfucking Valentine's Day gift? Of course I do. You know, do I want something for our anniversary? Do I want shit for Father's Day? Do I want you to do nice things for me? Of course I do. But bitch, you're not paying my motherfucking rent. You know, the first date, of course I'm paying for that shit. Bitch, I'm the fucking man. Like, that's my goddamn job. It's my job to provide, nigga, as a fucking man. So as the man, like, nigga, you shouldn't even feel comfortable if you not fucking providing. Like, the fuck? What's going on, Portobello? You know, so that's the thing. You know, when it come to just me as a man being masculine, like, nigga, I want to do my job as a man. Like, that's the whole reason I'm here. You know, so like at the same time, like I said, nigga, like you being broke and she broke, y'all both broke. Like, what the fuck? Why are y'all together? Nigga, 2 heads is supposed to be better than one. Nigga, not broker than one. Bitch, the fuck? Nigga, we both over here trying to figure the rent out. What the fuck sense that fucking make? Like, hell no. Nigga, go get a pussy to somebody else and bring me the money. Go sell the pussy. Don't give me the pussy. Go sell it. We need money. We don't need sex. Nigga, fuck, I look like, nigga, my lights off, but it smell like pussy in my bedroom. That shit don't even make no motherfucking sense. You know, like we should be doing the best we can to improve. We should be putting our motherfucking heads together to improve, or we don't need to be together. You know, like I said, same with friendships. Like nigga, me and who I fuck with, friend wise, nigga, I can tell you every friendship that I have and tell you in every way that every friendship that I have is beneficial. No matter who it is, no matter how we kick it, when we kick it, or how much we kick it, I can tell you the benefit of all my friendships. You know, like I tell niggas, even when you might hear me on the phone and I might not be talking something business wise in particular, there's still some type of benefit. You know, like I tell, my comedian homeboys, I talk to King Germ a lot on the phone because I come up with some real good ass jokes talking on the phone to King Germ. Even when we ain't even talking about comedy. We just shooting the shit. But the way King Germ mind work and the way he process information, the way we talk, the conversations we have, nigga, I just come up with good ass shit. Sometimes he come up with some good ass shit. We come up with some good ass shit together. So I like to talk to King Germ on some comedy shit. You know, 12 Kyle is financially brilliant, my nigga. Same with Shan. Like, certain motherfuckers who I'll talk to on the phone is, and again, I don't talk to niggas every day because I ain't finna tell that lie. Like, I talk to King Germ, sometimes once a week. We used to talk every day. We used to talk a whole lot, but the way my schedule worked, the way comedy and a whole lot of other things have taken over, I just don't be having time. Cause like I told y'all, I had a coworker G who I used to talk to all the time. Nigga, me and G used to talk all the time, but now I'm literally be having to divvy it up. Nigga, I might be talking to Maury, Uncle Bob, London, King Germ, 12 Cal, other niggas in comedy, motherfucking show producers and all type of shit. Even my mentor, JP motherfucking Justice. What's the deal, JP? And like I said, my nigga, like it's just always something that I'm trying to do to improve myself. Like I said, even with the niggas who I talk to on the fucking phone, like I'm always trying to, you know, find people to talk to that can help me improve in everything that I do. Like I say, I talk to King Germ, get some good ass jokes. Sometimes with me, Uncle Bob, Maury, London, we be on the phone. We come up with good ass material, punch shit up, punch a joke up. Certain jokes, you doing too much. Like one thing Maury is good at watching niggas set and being able to analyze how your whole shit went from top to bottom. How long that joke too long. You don't even need to take you nigga cut the fat up out that motherfucker. What's going on, my nigga? Dickum Bickum. My nigga Dion is living life and shit on Instagram. Nigga comedian Dion Bickum. My nigga Dickum Bickum. What's going on, nigga? But like I said, like nigga, I always like to be on the phone with motherfuckers and in the presence of motherfuckers who can help me do better, my nigga. Like if we not improving, what the fuck is we around each other for? Like I said, nigga, if I'm broke and my bitch broke, we broke up. Same with my friends who I kick it with. Like if the circle that I'm around ain't helping me improve, what the fuck am I around you niggas for? If you ain't helping push me forward, you pulling me back. Pause. Like, nigga, we should always be trying to elevate. Like, nigga, I do not want to be looking at the motherfuckers who I'm around and we the same place we was. Like, when niggas was doing that little 10-year challenge, I'll be mad than the motherfucker. If I look at my 10-year challenge and I'm in the same place that I was in 10 years ago, I'm doing the same shit. I'm on the same level I was on. That's that bullshit. Like even in the little 2 years I've been doing comedy, like nigga, I need to be improving. I need to be growing. I need to be making myself better and everything. Mellow Yellow. What's going on, Mellow? My female best friend. Like that's my motherfucking thing. Like nigga, you should always be trying to improve, evolve, do better in everything. In your relationships, in your friendships, in your work life, in your business life, in your personal life, in your spiritual journey, in your motherfucking health, how you feed yourself, how you eat. Like everything, nigga, like you can always be improving. Nigga, there is no perfect. It just good enough ain't never enough. Nigga, you can have a cool relationship, my nigga, but you should be trying to do better. You know, nigga, you should always be trying to get better at everything. You know, like I say, nigga, in everything I do, my nigga, I'm always trying to improve. You know, cause like I tell motherfuckers, like if you a woman that's trying to fuck with me, you gotta be ambitious too. Because we might be right here when we meet, but 10, 15, 20 years, nigga, I'm gonna be up here, nigga. And if you're not moving up with me, nigga, like I'm leaving you. We not gonna be compatible no more. You know, like I said earlier, my nigga, a lot of motherfuckers was compatible when they got together, but 5 or 10 years down the line, y'all wasn't compatible no more. That's how y'all broke up. You kept improving and they stopped. You know, nigga, time is always moving forward. The economy is always moving forward, my nigga. You know, like I said earlier, nigga, $100 ain't still $100. What $100 bought you in 99 won't buy you that now. Back in 99, nigga, you can get a pair of brand new Jordans out the store with $100. You can't do that no more. Nigga, them bitches what, 240 or some shit like that now, nigga? You know, back in the day, nigga, $1,000 a month rent would get you some fly shit. Back in 99. Nigga, 99, if you was paying $2,000 rent, nigga, your ass was probably renting a mansion. Now you probably renting a 2-bedroom apartment in a modest part of town. You know, nigga, nothing is the fucking same. Neither should you be, my nigga. You should always be evolving. Because again, nigga, time is always marching. So once you stop, you getting left behind. You know, like I was talking to, you know, one of my OGs, nigga, some years back. And he was talking about, nigga, money sitting in the bank ain't growing, my nigga. That nigga said, nigga, putting your money in your motherfucking savings account is like hiring an employee that ain't doing no work, my nigga. You know, like if your money's sitting in the bank, all it's doing is literally losing value, my nigga. You know, you throw a whole bunch of money in the mattress, my nigga. You could have threw $10,000 in your mattress back in 1999. Let's just keep on using 1999. Cool little number. That $10,000 in 1999 would have bought you a brand new car off the lot. That shit would have put a down payment on a nice ass house and did a bunch of shit. But in 2030, that $10,000 will probably be a down payment on a Honda Civic. You know, that same $10,000, nigga, it's jackets you can't buy out of the motherfucking Louis Vuitton store with $10,000. Nigga, I don't even think you can get a nice fur coat with $10,000, my nigga. You know, $10,000, like I tell motherfuckers, right? Because I was having a conversation with a woman that I was dating at the time. And I was telling her, like, I don't feel comfortable when I got less than $10,000 in the bank because, you know, I be having problems that $10,000 might not be able to fucking solve. And she was like, $10,000, you don't think that's a lot of money? At 40, no. Nigga, at 40 years old, nigga, $10,000 ain't shit. Like I told her, nigga, you can give me $10,000 right now. I can make that shit disappear. You wouldn't know where it went. Nigga, I could spend $10,000 right now realistically and you wouldn't see it because, nigga, I could pay off school loan debt, credit card debt, a motherfucking house note. Like, I got a whole lot of shit that I could throw $10,000 at it and it won't even make a dent in that shit. You know, nigga, you can give me 300 racks right now and I'll put it on the house and the house won't even be paid off, my nigga. You know, like, again, nigga, like, time is always moving forward. Nigga, there's always something you could be doing to improve yourself, to get better, to elevate yourself. Nigga, you ain't never in the perfect position. You know, because again, if you not growing, you're dying. You know, once you get to the point where you feel like you know everything, you start to realize you don't know shit. You know, like when motherfuckers use the term expert, like I'm an expert at this. There is no fucking expert, my nigga. And if you are an expert, whatever the fuck you an expert in probably ain't shit. You know, because if JP still in here, my nigga, ain't no comedy expert. Nobody knows everything about comedy. You know, and again, like, that's why I fuck with JP, you know, as far as, like, you know, taking his opinion of everything in comedy as in a high fucking regard, because he's a nigga that understands that comedy is always evolving. It's always growing. It's always changing. And you have to do that with whatever it is. If you a rapper, you need to always be working on your pen. Same as if you a comedian. Same as if you nigga, if you fold boxes in the back of motherfucking Walmart, if you a barber, if you do any craft, because the game is always evolving. If you a basketball player, nigga, the same moves motherfucking Bob Cousy was doing on the Celtics, them bitches ain't gonna work in the NBA right now because basketball is constantly evolving. Shit that was getting a 50 in the dunk contest in 1984 ain't getting shit in 2026, my nigga. Everybody dunking from the free throw line now. Niggas dunking from the free throw line in the game. Nigga doing that little under the leg dunk. Back in the day, that shit would have been like, oh my God, this nigga went under the leg. Oh shit. Where now that dunk ain't even getting you a fucking 45. What's going on, Ringo? We need to talk 23 pod. What's the deal? Nigga, long time no holler. But like I said, my nigga, you should constantly be trying to evolve. Nigga, the game is always changing. No matter what the game is, my nigga. The same juke move that worked in football 20 years ago don't work now, my nigga. Everybody's getting bigger, stronger, faster, more intelligent. Nigga, you should be doing that too. No matter what it is, my nigga. Like I said, dog, like, nigga, the game is always moving. So once you stop, you getting left behind. Nigga, if you not investing your money, you're losing money. If all you doing is saving, you losing, my nigga. What's going on, Deuce? My son up in this motherfucker. Like, you should always be doing something to grow in everything you doing. Nigga, that $100 is not the same 100 that it was 20 years ago, my nigga. That little move you used to do ain't the same move it was 20 years ago. The same pickup lines you was using on women back in the day, them shits ain't working no more. It's constantly moving. It's constantly changing. It's constantly evolving. With fashion, all that shit, my nigga. That same outfit you wore 20 years ago that killed the club will get you laughed at today. Nigga, you should always be evolving, my nigga. You should always be growing. You should always be doing better to get better. You should always be doing your best to be your best. Because another thing, my nigga, no matter what you got in life, if it's worth having, it's worth fighting for. Like I be telling motherfuckers, if you got a badass female, you got a fine ass girlfriend, women, you got a fine ass husband, he a good ass man. Every time that nigga go outside, somebody trying to take him, and vice versa. As a nigga with a fine ass girlfriend, every time she go to the gas station, every time she go to work, every time she go to the post office, every time she go to Target, the supermarket, she go out with her homegirls to brunch, she go out on vacation, it's 1,000 niggas trying to take your motherfucking spot, my nigga. That's just the reality of the game. Like I always tell motherfuckers, it's your job in any relationship to keep the side niggas away. It's your job in any relationship to keep the side bitches away. You should always be doing the best you can to be your best to keep motherfuckers from overtaking you. What's going on, Jim Bob? OG, big homie. Like, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, if you not always doing the best you can to be your best in your motherfucking relationship, your girl will get bored. Your girl will move on. Your girl will find better. Like I tell motherfuckers, like, you want your woman to have the mindset of, I'll be stupid to fuck up on this nigga. As a woman, you want your man to feel like, I will be stupid to cheat on this woman. I'll be dumb as hell to let this woman walk out of my motherfucking life. I gotta be on point. I gotta do the best that I can to be the best that I can, because this motherfucker that I'm fucking with deserves the best version of me. And that's with everything. Nigga, that's how you should look at yourself, even if you single, my nigga. Like, you should feel like you deserve to be the best version of yourself. Like, I deserve better than to be fat. Like, nigga, I don't want to look in the mirror and see a fat motherfucker. Like, I don't even like the idea of that shit. Like, I don't like feeling like, nigga, I make the same money I made 10 years ago. What the fuck am I doing? I drive the same bullshit ass car I deserve better than this. You know, like you should view yourself as deserving better than what the fuck you got right now, my nigga. Like you look up 5 or 10 years, you doing the same fucking shit. Like I tell motherfuckers, my worst fear, one thing I hate to hear. Oh, it fucks me up when a bitch see a picture of me from back in the day say, oh, you used to be fine. Bitch, fuck you mean used to be, bitch. I'm fine now. I'm finer now than I was then. I'm 43, my nigga. I look better than I looked at 34. I look better than I looked at 24. I'm doing better than I was doing. I'm in better shape than I was. That's some real shit. I fuck better than I fucked when I was in my 20s, my nigga. Literally. You know, motherfucker probably had some more stamina. I was more athletic back in them days. But nigga, a 23-year-old me walk in the room with me right now at 43, that nigga ain't getting no bitches. I'm taking them all home. Cause I'm way better than I was 20 years ago, my nigga. Like that's like my life's mission to always be better. I want to be better financially, intellectually, spiritually, health-wise, in every way. I'm trying to be better, my nigga. You know, like, and that's the mindset that I want for everybody who listens to this motherfucking show, my nigga. Like, you deserve much better than being the same motherfucker you was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Like, nigga, fuck I look like looking like the same nigga from last year. Fuck I look like still doing the same shit I was doing last year. You know, again, in a relationship, my nigga, you don't think your bitch be sitting here like, we going to this restaurant again. You know, you over here fucking the bitch and she like, well, we 27 pumps in. Time for doggy style. Whoop, I know he finna flip me over. Here come the smack on the ass. And he's about to nut. Boop, there it goes. Same shit since 99. That nigga, that bitch gonna cheat on you, my nigga, because the first piece of motherfucking spontaneity this motherfucker see, they gonna be intrigued. You don't never want a motherfucker feeling like that motherfucker could be an improvement from what I got at the crib. You don't never want a motherfucker to look at the next nigga riding up the street and thinking like, damn, I know it'd probably be nice to ride in that nigga car. Damn, he probably fucking bitches different than my nigga doing. And vice versa. As a female, your nigga complaining about you not wanting to do freaky shit. And then here come the bitch at the job talking about shit. Like, I be sucking dick, flipping niggas over, sucking dick from the back. And nigga, I do all this and I do all that. And nigga, I be squirting and all this old shit. And you looking at like, man, nigga, my girl don't even like doing doggy style. You know, nigga, you don't never want your nigga to have that thought about you. Like, shit, man, this bitch over here at the job told me she do da-da-da. I ain't never had that shit before. Like, bitch, you need to be the freakiest nigga, the freakiest bitch your nigga ever met. And vice versa, my nigga. Like, your person should never have no complaints about what you won't do. Because if you value it, you'll do what it take to keep it. You know, and again, like I say that shit for everything. Nigga, if you value your money, you'll do everything that it take to keep it. You know, if you value your self-image, you'll do everything that it take to keep it. Like, nigga, I view myself too fucking highly. Nigga, my motherfucking ego too big. My nigga, my self-esteem too big to look at a picture from back in the day and say, man, nigga, I used to look good. Nigga, I used to be in good fucking shape. I used to be buff back in the day. Nigga, I'm buff now. Nigga, oh man, I used to really take care of myself. I take care of myself now. Like, nigga, I don't never want to look at no old fucking throwback like it's better than the nigga that I am now. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Ain't no fucking way. Nigga, that's a terrible thing to tell a person. You used to be fine. Bitch, I'm fine now. The fuck you talking about? And what you say, Baylor, discipline is a powerful word in action for all of us. Who gonna live by it? Baylor for the East Side. Shout out my nigga Baylor. BTG for president, my nigga. Open Run with BTG podcast, my nigga Baylor. You know, and again, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, in all that you do, you should be trying to improve. In every aspect of your life. Nigga, your diet, how you are financially, how well you take care of yourself. You know, whether or not you motherfucking work out, nigga. Do some fucking push-ups. If you a man and you can't do 50 push-ups, you probably get your ass whooped in a fight, my nigga. You should be able to do 50 push-ups as a man. You know, if you listening to this and you're a male, try to do 50 fucking push-ups, my nigga. And if you can't, try to get to the point where you could do at least 50 push-ups. You know, when it come to drinking water, my nigga, everybody should be drinking at least a half a gallon of water a day. That's not even a lot. You know, nigga, you should be just the small things that everybody could do. I ain't telling y'all niggas make $1 million this year and none of that crazy shit, but like, you know, try to have more money saved at the end of this year than you had at the end of last year. You know, try to improve your income. Try to improve, you know, the spot that you have at the job that you work at. Like, you should always be trying to be the best to be the best. Try your best to be your best. Do your best to be your best in everything that you do, my nigga. Every aspect, even if the steps are small, nigga, progress is progress, even if it's slow. But you should always be trying to make it because, again, nigga, if you not growing, you dying. If you not improving, you losing. And what you say, Baylor? The goal is to make $1 million this year and next year. Exactly. And, nigga, we got that in common. And with that said, I'm going to drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, if you feel like the game has helped you in any way, you can cash at me, Uncle Dolemite, $ Uncle Dolemite, nigga. Even if it's a motherfucking dollar. Cause again, whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns. Shout out Simple to people. You could get some merchandise at toomuchgamepodcast.store, TOO muchgamepodcast.store. Get you some merchandise and some shit at your own risk, my nigga. Don't ask me if your shirt don't come. Reach out to Teespring. What else? Follow all the podcasts that fuck with me. Townhouse Media family, you know, Sports for You podcast, Sports number 4 letter U. Sports for You wrestling, spelled the same, just add wrestling. Britt Renee, I could talk about this all day podcast. Shout out to her. 12 Cal, the 12 Cal podcast, or the Rap Soul podcast. Shout out 12 Cal. number 2, Kyle, KYLE, 12 Cal podcast. Baylor, BTG for President podcast.com. Open Run with BT. BTG podcast. I'm saying .com and shit. The reason I'm saying .com is because ShanBPod.com. ChanBepoddin. ShanBPoddin.com. She got a bunch of podcasts, so go to her website and find all the motherfuckers. Pod and Saved Our Marriage podcast with King and Queen Germ. Shout out to them, my nigga. Cool Out Corner podcast with Pork and L, Miss Minnie Meeks. I'll Explain All This Later podcast with Big Smash. Fuck you, Smash. And you owe me some money, nigga. 8 More Than 92 podcast. Fuck you, Harrison. That's the homie. Congratulations on all your fucking success and your graduation and all that shit. What else, nigga? Follow me on social media at Uncle Dolemite, Uncle Dolemite on everything. Yo Mama Boyfriend on TikTok. Uncle Dolemite on YouTube. I just dropped that 10-minute comedy set, so you can go to my YouTube page, Uncle Dolemite on YouTube. Search me up. Y'all can see my latest little stand-up shit. And of course, if you hear, you already know, Too Much Game Podcast, TOO Much Game Podcast on everything. YouTube, see the whole show. Social media, clips. But that's it. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too Much Game.